Welcome to My Life on a GLP-1, the podcast where we talk openly and honestly about the real experiences of living with GLP-1 medications. I'm your host, Scott Johnson. With me, as always, is my favorite co-host, Sarah.
Hi everyone. Today we're diving into something that I think a lot of people can relate to, but maybe don't talk about enough, feeling scared about starting these medications.
Oh man, yeah. And I want to say right up front, if you're feeling scared, that doesn't make you dramatic or weak or anything like that. It's completely normal.
Right, exactly. I remember when I first got my prescription, I literally sat in my car in the pharmacy parking lot for like 20 minutes just staring at the bag.
Did you really?
Yeah, I had this whole internal monologue going, like, should I really be doing this? Maybe I should try harder on my own first. You know that voice?
Oh my God, yes. The I should be strong enough to do this without help voice. That's such a toxic mindset, but it's everywhere.
Totally. And it's like, we don't tell diabetics they should be strong enough to make insulin on their own, right?
Exactly. These medications work on actual biological systems in your body. Like GLP-1 is a hormone your body already makes. We're just giving it a little boost. It's not about willpower.
Mm-hmm. And I think another thing that scared me was all the horror stories you read online. Like, every Facebook group has someone posting about the worst possible side effects.
Oh, the Facebook groups. Don't get me started. Look, side effects can happen and they're real, but let's not catastrophize here. Most people have manageable experiences, especially if they start slow.
Right, and that's another fear, the pressure to ramp up quickly. I was terrified I'd have to keep increasing the dose every month like clockwork. And you know what else freaked me out? The cost. I kept thinking, what if I can't afford to stay on this long term? What if my insurance changes on, like, what happens if I lose weight and then can't maintain it because I can't access the medication anymore?
Yeah, but here's the thing. You have control over that. You can stay at a dose that's working for you. You can slow down the increases. You can even stop if you need to. This isn't a one-way street. Oh, and the financial anxiety is real. I think it helps to know that even if you can't stay on the medication forever, a lot of people find that the habits and insights they develop while on it can carry forward. You're not starting from zero if you have to stop.
That's such a good point. I had this weird fear that the medication would, like, I dunno, take over my personality or something. Like I'd become a different person.
Oh, wow, really? The easy way out narrative is so frustrating because there's nothing easy about managing your health, regardless of what tools you use. And honestly, you don't owe anyone an explanation for your medical decisions. That took me a while to learn.
Yeah, like what if I stopped enjoying food completely? What if I became obsessed with weight loss? What if my relationship with eating became weird in a different way?
Those are actually really valid concerns. But in my experience, and from talking to other people, you're still you. The medication helps quiet some of the food noise, but you still make choices. You still have preferences.
Exactly. It's more like turning down the volume on that constant background chatter about food, but you're still driving the car.
I love that analogy. You know what's interesting, though? I've started to think that maybe being scared about starting is actually a good sign. You know what I wish someone had told me when I was scared? That it's okay to start with really tiny expectations. Like, don't expect to lose 50 pounds in the first month. Just see if you can eat a normal portion at dinner without thinking about food for 3 hours afterward.
Oh my God, yes. That's such a good way to think about it. I was so focused on the big picture, the weight loss, the health improvements, that I didn't appreciate the small daily victories. Like, wow, I only ate until I was satisfied instead of until I was uncomfortable.
Well, it means you're taking it seriously. You're not jumping in recklessly. You're thinking about how this fits into your life, your values, your goals. That's actually really mature and thoughtful.
Oh, I never thought about it that way. Yeah, maybe the fear means you're ready to take responsibility for this decision instead of just hoping for a magic fix.
Exactly. And look, if you're listening to this and you're scared, that's okay. It might actually mean that you are ready. Sit with that feeling for a minute. What specifically are you afraid of? Sometimes naming the fear takes away some of its power.
right? And remember, you can change your mind. You can pause, you can adjust, you can stop if you need to. This isn't a lifetime commitment you're signing in blood.
And honestly, most of the scary stuff I worried about in the beginning just didn't happen. The anticipation was way worse than the reality.
Same. I spent all that time in the parking lot worrying, and then I went home, took my first dose, and it was just fine. Not dramatic at all.
Well, we want to hear from you. If you're scared about starting, or if you remember being scared before you started, send us a message. Your story might help someone else who's sitting in that pharmacy parking lot right now.
And you know what helped me get through those first few weeks? I kept a really simple journal. Not about weight or measurements, but just about how I felt. Like, today I had energy after lunch instead of wanting to nap, or I didn't think about snacking between meals.
If you feel scared about starting right now, I want you to know that you are not behind schedule. You are not broken or damaged. You are not taking the easy way out of anything. You are considering a medically supported path after doing everything the hard way for longer than should have been necessary. That took strength. This takes strength too, just a different kind.
Absolutely. Just know we support you from afar and appreciate all of your dedication and support to our podcast. I hope you will take a moment to leave a comment or 5-star rating wherever you stream. I also highly recommend Scott's book on Amazon, which is a great and easy read about everyday lived experiences on these amazing medications. Tell us, Scott, what final advice do you have for our listeners today?
Whatever you ultimately decide, I hope you choose from a place of compassion toward yourself rather than punishment. Your decision should come from care, not shame. I want you to remember something. You are not cheating the system. You are not weak for needing support. You are not alone in feeling scared. You are listening to what your body has been trying to tell you, probably for years. That is not weakness. That is wisdom. So, on behalf of Sarah, I'm Scott Johnson with a reminder that we are releasing 2 episodes weekly moving forward rather than an entire series of 8. So we will be with you every week, just few times. Remember to stay strong wherever you are along your path, and always remember to love your journey.